Hey guys, Justin here coming at you from the 2x4 test tent with another unboxing video. Man, loving it. I've got unboxings lined up for the next probably month or so for you guys, so hopefully you guys are enjoying these. This one is actually from Grower's Choice. I've been seeing these guys all over the place. They've been giving a couple lights out here and there to some people as definitely a promotional push, and you know, I got to get in on that if they're going to be giving out some cool stuff. So they hooked it up and sent me one of their badass brand new lights, and so we're going to pop that open and test it out. We've got all the meters laid out here. We've got the watt meter, we got the power meter, the meter, and the infrared heat gun, and of course the katana to open everything up. So let's go ahead and bust this open. Link below if you want to check out some info on this light. If you're not into the unboxing portion, you can always go check that out and just listen and read what you would like to. But I'm going to go ahead and try and cut this open. It's well sealed, that's for sure. And they put fragile on the side of the box, which is good, but somehow UPS managed to punch a hole in the bottom side of the box, so hopefully everything's kosher inside here. Let's pop this sucker open. Just about fills the whole tent. Like I said, it seems to be well packed, even though the UPS decided to beat the crap out of it a little bit. What do we got? Oh wow, that's cool. Pull that out of the way. Let's see what we got here. We have got the ROI-E420. You know what ROI means? Return on investment, baby. That's what it's about. You know what 420 means. So this is return on your investment to grow some weed. That's what that means. Oh, look at that. Looks like a dimmer knob and a plug into a controller. But yeah, that's a bad boy right there. That's nice. Let's take a look at this. This is actually a really nice manual. Instructions here. You guys can pause and read all this if you would like to. I'm not going to go through and read all this to you. It's not story time. Safety warnings. Yeah. Safety warnings. Wow, 2 pages of safety warnings. There we go. The centerfold. Wow, this manual has a centerfold. That is awesome. There we go. Not included. Lighting controller, data cable, and glasses. What it does come with is pretty much everything else you need. We got installation. Shows your mounting height, at least 6 inches off the canopy. 6 to 24 inches is what they recommend. Here is their warranty here. 3 years warranty. Awesome. And this company is out of California, so they're a local U.S. company. Going to be easy to deal with. There's their info here. If you'd like to email them for more info or check out their website, or link below. I have all that stuff below as well for checking them out. But yeah, pretty nice, pretty slick little manual actually. One of the better manuals I've seen on some of these lights. Let's get in here and see what we got. We got a, oh yeah, that's a 240 adapter. Cool. Let's see here. Got the power cord. Pretty long power cord it looks like. Wow, look at that. It's all folded up in here. That is crazy. So this light does fold. This is the first light that I've tested that's foldable. I mean, we've got this here, the Hammer X2 that I've got up in here right now, which you can swivel back and forth. But they're fixed otherwise. This is an actual like foldable, movable light. It's a trip. So we've got rope ratchets. What do we got for rope ratchets? Oh, we got the plastic gears. All right, I'll give them a pass. You know, their light's pretty nice, but they gotta upgrade to the metal gear rope ratchets at some point, I would think. Yep. I'll take them though. Like I said, their light is really, really nice. They put the money into the light, not the rope ratchets. I won't ding them for that. Let's see if we can get this sucker out of here. It's not really heavy, but also not really light either. It's just sturdy. It feels super sturdy. Just trying to get the bottom off here. It's kind of stuck. There we go. Yeah, this thing is nuts, man. It's like a friggin' transformer. Grower's choice. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's see if we can get this to not fall over. I'm gonna lean it up against the back here. Get this garbage out of the way. Yeah, look at that sucker. Alright, let me go ahead and open this up, and let's take a look at the diodes and whatnot. Alright, there we go. So now it's open, and there again, they've got it packed very nicely. They've got these covers over the diodes. It says remove only after installation. I'm going to go ahead and remove one right now though, so we can take a look at these diodes. These are Osram diodes, so good, high quality. Ooh, boy, let's see if I can get steady. These are tiny, so it's got a lot. It looks like there's a couple of red mixed in there. They call this a GC 3K full spectrum, I believe it is. I'll put the info for the spectrum on there. I think it was actually in the manual, possibly. Oh no, it wasn't in the manual. I'll show it on my phone here in a bit. But they do have the spectrum. It's a pretty nice spectrum actually. It's got quite a bit of blue in it for veg, and then it's got quite a bit of red and everything else that you need for flower. It's pretty nice actually, and it's a 3 foot by 3 foot approximately fixture. It's a little bit smaller than that, but yeah, it's gonna rock a 3 by 3 tent, that's for sure. Let's see if it'll do the 4 foot gap inside here, and that way we'll know it'll do a 4 by 4 since it is almost a perfect square. It's like 1 inch bigger one way than it is the other, so it's almost a perfect square. But a pretty nice light actually. One thing I was thinking about doing is running this in like a 2 by 4, but then just angling it down so you can actually fit it in here, and you could have some side lighting and some top lighting. I thought that'd be something interesting, so I might try that, see how that works out in here as well. But let's get this hooked up and get some readings on it and see what the output is. Looks like a pretty sweet ass light. All right, so I got this thing hooked up. This is a big ass light. You can see it's hanging out of my tent. This is probably the biggest light I've tried to stuff in this tent, I would have to say. It's got some sweet ass controls right here. Here's your control port. You can actually purchase their controller from their website here. It's got this grow controller that you can plug into it, and there's the spectrum I was telling you earlier. That's all on their website. But you can plug in this grow controller and have it hook up to that, or you can just have this dimmer here. It's more like your traditional like HPS dimmer, where it's 25, 50, 75%, and 100%. So let's kick it on to 25%. I do have my overhead light on here in my room. It is generating a total of 3 par, so yeah, basically nothing. So let's kick this on here. Bam. Even at 25%, that is hella bright. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. I can't even focus on him here. Oh, a little too close. Diodes working away. Let's get it on the red ones there. Nice setup though. It's not like the Growcraft and some of the other ones that have been coming out lately. The Lumitech, Gavita. There's a lot of them that are in this this type of fixture now. It's actually really popular because it's very good for spreading out the light. This is an excellent, excellent design. You're going to get maximum coverage because each one of these bars is going to be able to light basically half this space, and then this bar lights half this space, and then there's going to be some overlap in the middle. So you get different light sources, which is always good. Rather than having one big light source in the middle of your tent, this gives you 4 all the way across your tent. And then those are going to overlap back and forth. And then if you have like a branch right here, it's going to get light from this side and from this side, and it's going to get those underneath those leaves that are blocking your light. So this is just an excellent, excellent design. I'm quickly a fan and just loving this style of design. But I've got this sucker hooked up at 16 inches, just like I normally do. Show you here. Oh, 16.5 inches. Here, let me shit. Let me lower it down a second. I was messing with the level here, and I raised it up an extra inch trying to get it level. This is a cool ass feature. Cool ass feature. I wish more lights did this. But I got it perfectly level. Look at that shit. But I raised it up an extra half an inch trying to get it level. So let me kick it down that half an inch and I'll be right back. The level's badass though. I had fun messing with it. It is, look at that, it's dead on though. For real. Alright, there we go. Now we're at 16 inches. There we go. And it's still level. Still level. So we are dead on. Ready to go. So let's fire this sucker up. If I can even reach it. This is like some serious contortion I'm doing here. Trying to get underneath here. Alright, at 25%, looking at 213 in the middle. Let's move it underneath one of the bars here. 215 goes up just a little bit. Go out to the edge. Throw it out to the edge and angle it a little bit. Get my hand out of the way. 170 on the edge. And then the close edge is just going to be ridiculous. Yeah. 230. So let's get that back to the middle. And we'll kick the power up to 50%. There we go. Up to 470. Now we'll go to 75%. 614. That's nice colas right there. Let's take it all the way to 100%. 807. That is sweet. That is Fat Cola City right there. That is Fat Cola City. Let's see, switch hands here again. $7.50. Still Fat Colas. Let's get out to the side now. $6.18. Still Fat Colas. Anything over about 500 to 600 is Fat Cola City. You're gonna get good dense nugs. Anything you can get above that, like over here in the 800 range, that's gonna get really, really fat nugs. Anything above that, actually, it's nice that it kind of it stops here. Of course, you can lower it if you want more performance. You can definitely lower it down. But I like to run a lot of lights at around 16 to 18 inches, and this seems like a really, really good place to run it is 16 inches, just like a lot of the lights that I test. Because if you get above 800, it gets a little bit harder to manage the nutrient level, a little bit harder to just kind of keep the plant looking healthy. You really have to have your grow dialed in to hit those nutrient levels, or hit those lighting levels, and be able to keep up with the nutrients. And if you get too high, you really need CO2 to keep up altogether. So this is actually really, really good. Really, really good. Excellent performance out of that at 16 inches. And the fact that you can dim it, you don't even really need to raise it or lower it. You could just leave it at 16 inches, and then you go over here for veg. So that's for like your clones right there at 25%. And then once they get a little bigger, you go to 50%, and then there's your full-on large plant veg stage. Then you go 75% for like the first few weeks of flower, and then just kick that sucker up, bam, full flower. It's really just a nice setup. And then if you get their controller, you can actually set it for like sunrise and sunset and all kinds of different settings and things. So it's a very, very, very versatile light. And I'm going to show a little bit more of that right now by doing what I'd like to do with this sucker. I got some real big ideas for this. I really would like to see somebody get two of them for a 4x4 and do what I'm about to do with this one. So I will be right back, and I'll show you guys one of the cool things about this light. Alright, you guys, this is the ultimate right here. This is what I want to see done with this light. This, I think, can unlock the true potential of this light. Now, if somebody were to, I mean, you could run this in a 2x4 like I'm doing right here, and I'm sure it would crush. But if somebody were to take two of these in a 4x4 or a 5x5 and run them opposite of each other and have side lighting on each side, that would just absolutely crush, in my opinion. So let's kick this on here. Bam! 25%. Look at that. That is unbelievable. So you've got 2 bars up top and 2 bars on the side. I cannot in any state of mind say that that is not amazing. Like, I don't think anybody could possibly disagree that you could grow some serious ass plants with a setup like this. This is just absolutely amazing. This is at 20, what did I put this at, like 22, 24 inches, something like that. I think 22 inches. Let's take a look here. Just shy of 22 inches we're at right now. And that puts the light bar just off the bottom of the tent here. So let's see what kind of readings we get from that. So we're getting 798. And so I mean, we're even higher up. We were at 16 inches before. Now we're higher up with the main light, but we've got the side lighting that's going to hit even more angles. Imagine the angles. There will be no dark spots in a setup like this. Absolutely none, because you've got cross lighting from the top and cross lighting from the side. This is just killing the game. That is incredible, man. That's exactly what I would do with this setup right there. Just set it up like that and absolutely kill the game. Let's move it out here to the side. See what we get on the very edge here. Bam, still 500. Still 500. Even having it at 22 inches up here. And you're gonna get so many angles. So many angles. Let's go all the way out to this corner here. 600. It's hard for me to not get in the way. 605. Go up really close to the light over here. 960. 960 up by the bar. Holy crap. Yeah, this setup would absolutely kill. I really want to run this in a 2x4 just like this. That would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. That is one slick setup. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the wattage. So let's take a look and see what the wattage is looking at here. Oh, that was at 100%. Whoops. I wonder why that was so damn bright. I'm like, damn, that's bright on 25%. Alright, so this is 25% here. 103 watts at 25%. Now we can kick it up to 50%. $237 watts at 50%. 75%. Brings it up to 319. And then full blast, 100%. Says 420 watts. It's actually pushing 440 watts. So yeah, they give you a little bit of extra there. Kind of nice. Rather nice of them. That is just unbelievable, man. I really cannot say enough about this setup. That is just stupidity. Amazing, amazing stupidity. I really want to run this in a tent. I need more grow spaces, man. I really do. I really want to run this light. I'm sure a lot of you guys are just fucking tripping right now. Going, what? I could do so much with that? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm saying the same damn thing. Crazy, man. But check the link below if you want some more information or to pick one of these up for yourself. If you want to try this crazy contraption. That is just, I can't get over it, man. It's side lighting to the ultimate. Such a nice fixture too. Just really well put together. Not too heavy, but not too light. Like I said, it just feels sturdy, but it's not heavy. It's not bulky and hard to deal with. It was actually pretty easy to hang. It just clips on right here. I did have to get a little creative with my hanging job over here, but it works, and that's amazing. Let me let this warm up for a little bit at 100%, and we'll come back and get some temperature readings on some of this stuff. But yeah, I will be right back. Alright, so all that's left to do now is the heat readings here. Let's grab the heat gun, fire that up there. Let's see what we're reading here. 135-ish, 36 in the middle. Oop, missed it there. Yeah, so pretty steady, 135 across the bar here. On this upper black surface here, 102, quite a bit cooler. Let's go down on the diode face here. $158, about the highest I hit there. So yeah, not overly hot, but it's not the coolest thing that I've tested. It is a little bit warmer. The bars are a little bit warmer than the Growcraft. I have the Growcraft X3. The bars are a little bit warmer. Actually fairly uncomfortable to the touch. That's 130 degrees is pretty hot. 100 here, easy. I mean, that's basically your body temperature. It feels slightly warm. This definitely does feel hot, but it is recessed back here off of this piece here. So even though it's up against the wall, the hot part of the bar isn't up against the side of the grow tent because it's protected by this bar here. So you've still got another inch or so of space there behind there. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I really like this setup. It's pretty kick-ass. It's very, very nice. But yeah, I would recommend probably running this with a fan, just like any of the fanless LEDs. They're gonna get hot. That's the job of the heat sinks here. That's what they do, is they absorb the heat, they radiate the heat off into your grow space, and then you exhaust it with your fan. And so that's what they're supposed to do. They're made to run hot. Don't be alarmed that they're running hot like this, but definitely don't put anything on top of here or let any cords or anything rest on top for a chance that they will get melted. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Click the links below. Give Growers Choice some love. They're really cool for sending this out. It's a hell of a light, man. Definitely, if you guys are in the market for a 2x4, a 3x3, or a 4x4 light, this will do literally all of them. Pretty damn versatile. So if you're looking for a jack of all trades light, I would say this is the one right here. But that's pretty much it for this update, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing video and test. And until next time, happy growing.